Hello YouTube, how you guys doing? Good morning. So this week has been like my not this week, for the past 2 weeks. It has been the worst week for me trading. It has been extremely terrible. Extremely terrible. And I really don't know what's going on. I just feel like market just wants to stall, and there is no decision as to where market is heading to, because I think about 3 weeks ago, in the early days of March, there was a very strong bullish momentum that pushed market up. It was looking all good, and with the expectation that at least we were going to get to this structure level. Yeah, and I had some good wins here, right? And since then, it has just been. It's almost as if hell broke, but then I've been here before, and I will face through it. That's just what I believe. Because during ranging market like this, what I've observed from my back testing and my data a lot is market will go in my direction and then eventually come back to stop me out at break even, or sometimes even stop loss. And you know, we can't really see it when market wants to range, right, until maybe it becomes very clear like this. And even when it's clear like this, you can't really say if the range is going to continue, right? Because with the way market behaved here, after a break of this high, a retest of it went back up. All of a sudden, market came back down, created multiple weak rejections, right? Showing that there were buy strength around this area. So I took a buy on Tuesday, with hopes that market will keep going up. So I scaled into the position, and I eventually got stopped out on Wednesday. So similar thing again. Multiple weak rejections, like the whole of Wednesday was just a drop back down, and then waited all day until FOMC, right? And luckily FOMC was a good one, went up and went 1 to 2. So the way I trade, my target is usually 1 to 3. And to be very honest, I've been asking myself that question this week, that do I want to keep using 1 to 3? But then you can't really judge based off of just 1 week of trading, because in as much as this is very emotional, it's very painful and stuff, you can't really put your trading on 1 week, because in the next 1 month, 2 months, you will almost even forget that all of this madness happened, right? And that's where I'm currently where I'm asking myself, am I doing the right things? Am I actually following my trading plan, or am I just being emotional? Because if I had taken a 1 to 2 here on this trade, right, and then I took a 1 to 2 on this trade as well, I will have been up 4% this week. But it's all in hindsight. This is what I want. I want to always pay attention to that. So many things that would say, oh, I should have gotten this, I should have gotten that. In as much as it is very painful, it's now all in hindsight. Like, it's past story, because it is when market has now happened that you can now see that, oh, maybe I should have taken my profit and stuff. If anyone saw this bullish momentum coming to the chart yesterday you would not have. Of course, this is where it comes to anything can happen in the market, and I have accepted this outcome before it even happened. I envisage ahead of time that there is a probability that this useless this useless fear that I trade can retrace all the way back and stop me out. But I have to control myself. I have to accept the outcome even before it happens. So eventually, when I got stopped out this morning again for the second time this week, I just took a deep breath and I just moved on. I'll keep watching, and the good trade I will have taken this week that I sort of missed out on was Monday trade, which was a buy from here, and this one gave a clear 1 to 3, right, without no stress. And I just sort of like hesitated on taking any trade on Monday because I already got emotional from last week. Like, I was able to control my losses last week in as much as throughout last week I was in a losing streak. The losing streak is funny as well because it's not a losing streak that the market is going against me. It's going in my direction, right? I'll take a buy. I think the problem where I'm now saying is I feel like this is a entry positioning problem for me, which was what I really saw that was terrible last week. It was pretty much my positioning in terms of my entry was not the best. So same thing on Wednesday, I didn't take this trade, so I won't bother about it. On Friday, I took this trade on Friday. Took the trade here on Friday, but I don't like to hold trades over the weekend because of the possibility of a gap. And as you can see on Monday, it eventually went in my way, right? But so Friday was a break even. Thursday was a loss. Wednesday, I got emotional and was just watching the chart, didn't take any trade. On Tuesday, I also took a loss here, which I got stopped out on. I got stopped out the next day. Yeah. I got stopped out the next day on this one as well, and eventually you see on Wednesday market went in my direction. On Monday also, that was previous Monday, not this week, I took a buy here and I got stopped out. So pay attention to all of this. My entry, I know them because I know the price I got into the trade, and they were based off of lower time frame confirmations, right? And it has been drama this week. Look at what's currently happening now. Same thing that happened yesterday. Got in a buy, got stopped out on Wednesday, went in my direction for 1 to 2, came back down again today again. Got stopped out again. Now it looks like the zone is respecting, and I don't even know what I want to do again. Like, I'm really tired, to be very honest, and I'm exhausted of this madness. Like, it's very, very, very draining. Now, I was initially asking myself a question: okay, what if I didn't move my stop loss to break even, and I left my stop loss here, and for just okay, now market has come back into my entry. It looks like it's going back in my direction. I don't think it will, but regardless, it will now be me breaking off of the system that I have back tested, that I have seen that is profitable, right? Because no one knows anything that market is going to do. We might continue in this range for the rest of the week. Today is Thursday. I don't see anything positive happening again on GBPUSD this week, because tomorrow there is no news. Today, Bank of England is going to also release their rate, whatever. It's going to be just bullshit. my expectation was that okay, since FOMC yesterday had a good push, we're going to sort of like right stay around this range for the Asian section, and then this money will pop off it, do a retest, and then keep going to the upside. But then I'm not the market, right? I'm just a trader using my system and experiencing the pain and the gains of it. So pretty much that's just my rant this morning. If I still see any valid setup to take a buy again, I'm going to take a buy. But this time, I'm going to have a target of just 1 to 2 because I'm getting really tired. But I will try as much as possible not to let it get to me. Okay, I'm not gonna try. I'm going to make sure that it doesn't get to me, because at the end of the day, right? I'm not trading emotionally. That's the question I'm asking myself. I'm following my system strictly, and for the past 2 weeks, it has not really been good. That's just it has not really been good. But luckily for me, I'm not in a very very terrible drawdown, and I've not blown any accounts. I mean, most of my accounts are in drawdown of about 3 to 5%, and my personal account is just in a little bit of loss, which is fine, but it's draining at the same time. But then it's fine. So, fingers crossed. Let's see what's gonna happen in the week. Thank you guys for listening. Take care. Peace.